Happy Friday, everybody. Let's get some folks up in here and we're going to get it started. We're going to get it going. All right, let's get some folks in here. Happy Friday to you guys on the Mindset Elevator. Let's get some folks in here. We're going to go in. I'm ready to go in tonight. We're going to wait for some folks and it's going to be cool. We're going to have fun exposing the real. Hey, Erica, nice to see you. I'm happy that you're here. Hey, Keith, what's up? Hey, guys. Hey, Anthony, how are you? Hey, Antoinette, how are you? Hey, everyone. Hope you guys are doing awesome. But I do have one prevailing question here that I want to pose to all of you here on the Mindset Elevator. Why do they always switch up when you go up? Why is that? Why don't people rock with you the same way as they always did, or at least as you thought they always did? All right, we're going to get into it. You know, I love to talk about real stuff on this channel because a lot of these things that I talk about, I've went through. So it's very relatable. I see how people move when you switch up, when you get more. People don't move the same. They don't continue to act the same way as they used to. Okay, we're going to get into it. Hey, Antoine. Hey, everybody. Hey, Lisa. It's so nice to see you. Yep. Hey, Nadia. How are you? Because they put you in a box and it makes them uncomfortable when you step outside of that. Yep. Exactly. That's what it is. So listen, this live is going to be really fun because, you know, it's talking about something that happens very often. I see this happening to people very often when they decide to, you know, go out and chase their dreams, when they decide to switch up things, how they operate, how they move, what they have in life. They want more. They want to hustle a little more. They want to work a little harder, maybe go back to school. People start acting different. Like you shouldn't really be doing all that. So we're going to get into it. And then also, at some point of time during this live, maybe for 5 to 10 minutes, I'll do my quick giveaway here. I don't want to spend too much time on the giveaway because I really want to go in on this topic. So we're going to get into it. Hey, Ethan, it's so nice to see you. Oh, what part of Canada am I from? Toronto. Toronto, good old Toronto. So we're going to get into it. Thank you so much, Ethan. Thank you. So we're going to get into it, all right? One thing that I noticed, there's a lot of jealousy that starts to pop up when people decide to pop out, okay? When people decide to really go hard at something that they love, or perhaps they're going to reinvent themselves or upgrade, do some kind of alterations on their lives. I see that jealous energy start to creep up in a lot of people. It's quite jarring because it wasn't existing prior to the advancement or prior to the upgrades or prior to you saying you want to go back to school, you want to go and do a trade. Maybe you're not really happy with the state of your life right now. Maybe you're ready to go in and you're ready to, you know, go hard and try something new because you're not really comfortable with where you're at. A lot of people are going to start moving funny when you decide to do this. In fact, you're going to find a lot of people trying to stop you from doing this. They're going to try to stop you from actually attaining these things or going after these newfound dreams that you've got. Why are people doing this? It's because they don't want you to get better than they know you already are. They know you're already good right now. And now you're saying that you want to go higher. Now you're saying that you want to go back to school. Now you're saying you're going to try to get that promotion. Now you're doing all that. They already thought that you're too good to be true already. So a lot of people are going to be jealous. They're going to try to switch up on you because they feel like they're not going to be able to really keep up with these upgrades. They're not going to be able to keep up with your new lifestyle. A lot of people cannot keep up with your lifestyle because they're kind of still in their position. And they don't really, you know, they're not really working on their position, but they see you always forever reinventing yourself. It's going to get a lot of people upset and people are going to switch up on you. Bottom line. They're going to switch up on you because they don't know who you are going to be tomorrow. Who are you going to be? They know you're going to be greater tomorrow. And a lot of people just, they have a hard time swallowing that. Okay. They have a hard time digesting that. Okay. It turns their stomach a little bit when they see that you're deciding to go a little higher than most people would. That's intimidating to a lot of people. How come she's going higher? She's not scared. He's not scared. He's not worried. Isn't that a lot of money? But you're not worried about these things because you know exactly what you want to do. And knowing it is half of it. All it takes now is that hard work that people know. They know that you're a hard hitter. They know that you're going to get there. So people are really flustered. They feel like because they can't stop you from going to the top, they're going to switch up on you. They can't ride with you no more. They can't rock with you no more. They can't hang. They can't talk to you in the same way. They're literally going to switch up how they interact, how they move around you. All because you wanted to get more in life, all because you wanted to go up in life, right? That's the kind of reception that you're going to get a lot of times. And it's disheartening. It's very disheartening. Nobody can stop me from anything. As high as I want to go, absolutely. 100%. What happened to the friends we had before? Nowhere to be seen, Keith, right? Nowhere to be seen, right? Like these people, you thought that they were always going to be your people, but I'll talk from my situation because I can't speak for everybody, but I could speak for myself. I've seen people switch before my eyes. Think about the Transformer movies, right? How they transform into their full robot selves, right? It's like people switch that quick. People switch that fast when they see that you're going to the top. And a lot of people are just not happy, don't want to see you in that position of rising. They prefer you to be stagnant or slow moving, right? Jealousy has taken over the world. Absolutely, Anthony, 100. Solo with God, right? The journey is personal. Erica says the journey is personal, but some people are secretly competing with you and will take your glow up as an attack on them. I mean, Erica, you're already, take it away because that's exactly what people are going to do. And that's how they're going to feel. They're going to feel like somehow your elevation is hurting them, right? It's like, ow, like it hurts them. It irks them. They don't like it when you decide to elevate. And the thing that we don't understand here on the Mindset Elevator, we don't understand why, people just don't find their own way to elevate. Why hate the next man? Why hate the next woman? Because they knew what they wanted to do. How are you going to hate on that? How are you going to hate on somebody else's flex? How are you going to hate because somebody else wanted to get more than what you want? If you want to be comfortable, that's cool. But if the next man or the next woman doesn't want to be, they're not comfortable, how are you going to hate on them? That's their life. Look the other way. A lot of people, but they can't stop looking your way though. That's the thing. They want to look away, but they can't look away because regardless, you're the example. You set the bar extremely high without knowing that you're doing this. So a lot of people are going to switch up on you because they can't stand to be around somebody who chose elevation, okay? They chose elevation. You chose elevation. This is why people switched up on you. You're probably thinking you spoke to these people last week. You spoke to these people last month. You thought everything was cool until you see these people again and they're looking at you a little more odd this time. They're not giving you straight answers. They don't want to get into deep waters this time. They don't want to have deeper conversations or say too much about what's going on with them. They're real quiet, real meek now. They weren't moving like this from before. These people switch up because you've glowed up, all right? Just like a light switch, done. And you don't know these people anymore, and they don't know you anymore. So that's how it really goes sometimes. That's how it goes. Exactly. And when you choose elevation, Ethan, you're going to win every single time, even if you're not getting all the fruits of your labor right away. Because you distinctively chose to elevate, you're already putting yourself on that proper path. And so now all it takes is for your good effort to really come forth here. Put in that good effort and watch how these people move. Put in the good effort and watch how these people, they stay away. They don't want to be around. They don't want to celebrate this. They see it as a threat, the ultimate threat. Okay. They see it as a threat. Nadia says they should be inspired to do more instead of hating. Exactly. But Nadia, why, right? Why are they not getting, why are they not, it's almost like, it's almost like they don't know who they are around you. That's the best way that I could really, decipher this. They don't know who they are when they come around you. When they're not around you, they feel kind of like, they kind of feel a little neutral. But when they come around you, all that stuff flies out of the window. They don't know who they are now, what they've got going on. They thought they had it popping. They don't have it popping. They may have good things happening for them, but they feel somehow inadequate, always falling short when it comes to you. Don't compare. Don't compare your story to somebody else's, but they don't get this. They keep doing it and they hurt themselves by doing this. And we don't rock with people like that. We don't try to knock the next man down or knock the next woman out of the way. We try to elevate everybody around us while we try to elevate ourselves. But not everybody will sing the same tune when it's the opposite and we expect them to cheerlead us, be our cheerleaders. They don't want to move like that. Right? It's all quiet now. Everybody's kind of like, what do they call it? Church mice. Like everybody's quiet, nothing but a squeak, nothing but a whisper, right? People move funny when you elevate. They move funny. Okay. They get triggered. Absolutely. We don't compete. We complete. We do what we say we're going to do. And we may change our route ever so often, but we're never losing sight of elevating. We always want to elevate, even if we don't fully align with something, we always try to elevate. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate that. Anthony, you say I should be a comedian. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly. But in the pursuit of following your dreams and doing what you like to do, you're going to have to deal with some of these folks who come around purposely trying to take you off your game, purposely trying to derail you because they see the type of tip you're on. They see exactly where you're going. They're going to purposely try to intercept at that exact time. It's like when you're gaining traction, like a train going down the track. You can't stop that train. There's nothing you can do. You could try to pull the emergency brakes. You could try your hardest to warn people, blare sirens. But who's really going to stop you, though? Who's really, truly going to stop you when you're on the track? You're right on track. You understand? When a train derails, it's disastrous. It could potentially be disastrous. Understand that when a train is on its track, it's not going anywhere most times. That's how you are. You are really hard hitting. You know where you're going. You're staying on track. You're going to find people, though, while you're, steady on this track, people are going to try to intercept the track, take you off track, distort you, mess you up, mess up the track so you can't get back. So even if you try to get back, it's like the tracks are damaged. People will do a lot. They will do a lot just to make sure you do not get back up, but you keep getting back up and it makes them upset. They switched up so quick. It's like they can't accept the dirt they've done. So they got to switch. They got to switch up. They got to move different now because it's like people move grimy, man. I'm telling you, grimy when you decide. It's like, what do they expect of you? When you may not be doing so well, these people are nowhere to be found, right? So you improve yourself. Maybe sometimes you try to prove yourself to a lot of these folks. Do you think that they're happy now? Do you think they're going to give you claps now? Of course not. You can't please these people. So never live life trying to please anybody. Do it because you want to do it for real. Do it because you want to do it. Because these folks out here are going to make it seem like you got something to prove to them. You have nothing to prove to these people. Nothing at all. Prove it to yourself because it's you who wants to do it. They don't want to do it. They got a problem. So you don't have nothing to prove to these people at all. Nothing at all. Okay? Improve yourself for yourself, by yourself. Right. Mm-hmm. Welch's grape juice. Oh, that's not what this is. That's not what this is. Mm-hmm. Booby traps on the track. Right. Right. Do it for the love. A lot of people are going to switch up on you because they know that you're doing it with love. Whatever you're going after, you have love at the forefront. They're upset. They don't do it for the love. They do it for the clout. A lot of people are clout chasers on this planet. You've seen them. You've dealt with them. People who want to look the part, but they aren't the part. They're not deep. Everything about them is superficial. So when people see that you're going higher, they know that you're not just doing it for the gimmicks or the clout. You don't care about that stuff. You really don't care. If you get recognition because you're so good at what you do, that's just a present. That's just a prize. But that's not the main reason why you do the things you do. And this is why people will switch up, because they can't really match that. Can they? Like when you're so focused on money or so hyper focused on clout or how many people are going to be looking at me, you lose sight of what's most important. This is why people switch up on you, because they know there's no topping somebody who moves this way, moves with love and moves with virtue. Not a lot of people do that these days. I'm telling you, not a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The narcissists all come out, don't they? The narcissists all come out when you're going up, right? They want to try to gaslight you. They want to try to project on you because they can't do it. So they're going to try to make it seem like you can't do it. You could do everything that you want to do. Anything that you want to do, you can do it. They have no power over you here, right? So let's strip the narcissist of that power. And remember, it's very difficult to get to a narcissist's mind. You cannot really change how they think, because these people are so stuck in their ways. They will switch up on you too. Narcissists, anybody who sees you elevating, anybody who sees you grinding, anybody who sees you working extra hard these days are going to try extra hard to take you down. That's what they're going to do. Okay, that's what they do. That's their pastime. That's what they do. Right. Right. No integrity. Right. Pop up out of nowhere, right? Like gophers, right? Popping up, trying to act like it's odd. It's odd. It really is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just reading some comments here. Gopher mentality. Right. Right. Not gophers. Yes, gophers. I'm telling you, the people will pop up and they'll act like it's so calculating how they do it. It's very calculated how they come about. They pop up in your life when you're popping, when you're doing well. They pop up in your life and they're going to try to do anything to distort your path or muddy your headspace. That's what they're going to try to do. Okay. And it's sad because it's like, wow, like these are my people. There's no love. I don't feel the love coming from them. I just feel hate. I just feel envy. And your closest people may be envious of you because you switched up and they do not recognize you anymore. They don't recognize you. They don't know. They just don't know how this came to be. They probably thought that you are going to do certain things like follow the status quo. They haven't learned the lesson. They haven't gotten the clue that the status quo is not attractive to you. You want to live your own life. And if you want to switch things up a little bit, you have the right, especially when elevation's at the forefront. These people, what are they hating on? What are they because you're elevating, so they hate, so they want to switch on you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to converse. Why? Because you decided to elevate? Is this really the reason? It is the reason. That's all it takes for you to decide that you want more. You'll see people switch up like I said, like a light switch. Today they're nice, tomorrow foe. Foe. That's what they are. And I'm not talking about the Vietnamese soup. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you so much. Hating on themselves. We are the leaders. Thank you so much, Ethan, for the compliments for my backdrop. Thank you. Mm-hmm. People will project their own self-hate onto you. So if it's the reason, if it's the situation that they don't like themselves, well, they see that you love yourself enough to change your situation, right? They see that you value yourself enough to go higher than you've ever gone before. And so their self-loathing is going to come out. You're going to wonder where this hate's coming from. It's self-inflicted, you understand? They don't like themselves. They're in their situation. They may feel like they're kind of stuck, but they see that you're not stuck. You've never been stuck. You always find your way out of your situations, okay? And that's a powerful person. For you to do that, for you to find yourself out of a sticky situation, things being thrown at you left and right, Monday through Sunday, maybe. Unstable, okay? Unstable grounds, unstable foundation, but you did that. You decided to build this foundation, strengthen it, and you're making something beautiful from the bottom to the top. This is a thing that makes people switch up on you. They're in awe. How did you get this done? Last time I checked, you were weak. Your foundation was weak. You surprise people when they come around. They're seeing more and more upgrades, more and more intelligence, more and more awareness. You're more self-aware. You're more loving on yourself. People see this every single time. It's like you have a bigger smile, a brighter energy. Okay, you have a brighter energy to you, and people know like you're doing good things. Like they know that you're not just sitting around and wasting time. People know like when it's coming from you, it's over with. You're going to be the person that takes things to a higher level, and people can't match that. That's why they switch up. I mean, if they can't destroy it, you're going to see these people like sayonara. They're not going to want to have nothing to do with you, right? That's how these people move. That's how these people move. I'm telling you, that's how these people move. And it's not right. But this is the things that we got to face on a daily basis, yearly basis. You know, I said it on live a few months ago. You know, when you make your New Year's resolutions, right? And you say, you know, I'm going to ignore the haters. I'm going to let that roll off my shoulder. I'm not going to let anybody trouble me, you know, praying for a better year and all that type of stuff. And then it's like, but some things will never change. No matter how much you thank you, Raz. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. They switch up when God is elevating me. Absolutely. You have to understand, like, okay, now I lost my train of thought. You know, when you switch up, when you switch up your how you move in life, when you switch up how you want to operate in life, a lot of people are going to take this as it's like an offense. It's like a diss, like a spit in the face. That's what it's really like to a lot of people, okay? A lot of people are going to do things to where they're going to try to sabotage your plans. They're going to try to sabotage your future plans. They're going to try to sabotage your connections, especially the new connections that you've been making. People are going to come out of the woodwork. They're going to try to destroy these connections because they know that once again, it's a part of your elevation and they want to destroy the elevation. If they can't destroy you specifically, they're going to destroy other people around you or disturb or it's almost like they're trying to get people to stay away from you. Like, you know, you're going high and you know you're doing well when people feel like they have to mess up other people's minds around you so that these people don't connect with you or these people don't regard you in a high fashion. It's really unfortunate. You know, you have to make sure that you have, you know, you kind of have your boundaries here. A lot of people are going to try to pierce your boundaries, overstep them, and try to just destroy everything that you've been working on. You do not want these people to have the upper hand in your situation. A lot of people are going to pose like they're your friends. They're going to pose like they care about you. They're going to pose like they're rocking with you. A lot of people, you know, they do a lot of things when you go up. They do a lot of things. One of the biggest things they're going to do, though, is switch up on you because they just feel like, once again, if they cannot compete, if they cannot really be up next to you, if they cannot really rock with you or relate to you, they're going to dispose you. It's like they're going to pretend like they don't know you. That's what happens. That's what happens. Thank you so much, LJ. Thank you. Thank you all for being here right now. I really appreciate it. I'm having a great time. And very shortly, I'm going to do my little giveaway thing just for 5 to 10 minutes, do my little giveaway thing. I have an open-ended question I'm going to ask, and it's very simple. It's not, you don't have to participate. You don't have to do, you just, just listen and join in. But yeah, so that's going to be very shortly. But I want you all to know that a part of your elevation, you're going to have people triggered by your elevation. They're going to be extremely triggered. People are going to start telling lies. That's what these people start doing. Like we're talking about gophers. They're going to pop up and start telling lies, pop up and start spreading rumors, pop up and start putting you in a problem when they see that your problems are being gotten rid of. Okay, they see that your problems are dissipating. They're seeing that you're very light in spirit. They see that you don't really have a lot of troubles. You may have troubles, but your situation has been improving. Watch how these gophers pop back up and try to put you in a situation, try to put you in a problem, because they want you to not be able to have the time or the energy to work on the new stuff that you've been seeking. Watch these games these people play. I'm telling you, they do a lot. False accusations. Absolutely. False accusations. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they switch up due to jealousy. Jealousy is as old as time. Jealousy is like, jealousy will never end. I think I remember what I was going to say now. I don't know how that slipped my mind. I was saying about New Year's resolutions. I was talking about New Year's resolutions and how some things will never ever change. You can wish for the best year. You can wish for, more abundance, get that house, get that car, whatever you're hoping on. But there's some things you'll never be able to really alter. And that's how, that's these jealous folks, these hating people, hating energies, toxic people. It's like you can never get rid of these people. You can never get rid, no matter how much you mind your business, no matter how much you mind what you're working on. These jealous people, these jealous energies, toxic people, they're always going to be there. Every year, year after year, it's like clockwork. You're never going to be able to get rid of these people. So this is why it's very, very important to ground yourself and know who you are. These people are not going anywhere. Your abundance might go up, your situation might improve, it may fluctuate. We can kind of guess these things will happen and take measures that we got to take. However, when it comes to these hating people, there's nothing you can do. You can't escape these people. They may be in your family, they may be at your workplace, they may be your neighbor. They could be anybody who's watching you very closely, anybody who has to be in close quarters with you, or anybody who has some sort of tie with you. These people are never going to go away. They're just never going to go away. They're always going to be there. So you have to know how to move around these people, because jealous energies, like, they're not going to change. They're going to always be like that until they see their self-worth. And a lot of jealous people don't have a lot of self-worth. If they did, they wouldn't be going around being jealous of everybody, right? They wouldn't be jealous of you if they knew who they were and what they possessed, the power they had, the good skills they had. If they had a lot of self-assurance here, they wouldn't attack you or attack anybody who they're jealous of. So we got to know how to work around these people. They're not going to stop until they get a clue about who they are. And then things may change. It's very hard when it comes to your family, because it's like that's family, right? How can family do me dirty? They will. I mean, if they that's not everybody's situation, but what I'm saying, they'll do it to you first, and it's going to hurt the most because that's your family. And or these are people that you have a familial tie with. May not all be blood related, but family is family. It's supposed to be a deep bond. When these people snake you, it's not good. It's not good. That's your relatives, right? Right. Right. Family is not always blood. That's 100%. 100%. Hey, Victoria. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Family will snake you first. Yep. Yeah. Just focus on you, right? Focus on you. But at the same time, you got to know how to move with them, because these people, I'm telling you, these people, they will do things that will try to derail you and cause confusion for you and for other people associated with you. Your family will do it. They're not exempt. They will do it, right? I mean, these are the people who know you more than anybody, or at least they're supposed to know you more than anybody, right? So you can only imagine the jealousy that can come about, the envy that can come about when they feel like their little cuz or their little bro or little sis, big sis, whoever is going higher, a little higher than they are, getting a little bit more recognition than they are. They're going to feel some type of way because they're not used to this and they didn't see this for you. Remember, these are people, these are blah. These are people that I really talk fast, guys. These are people that you grew up with. These are people that you call blood. So it's these are the same people, right, who really feel like they know you enough to know where you're going to end up. And when you show these people that you're not about that, you're not going to go down that route that they almost like they kind of crafted for you or kind of pushed you down, you're going to get backlash from your people. You're going to get disowned sometimes. People get disowned by their family members all the time because their family is not happy with the way that this individual decided to live their life. And it's very shameful because family is supposed to support, supposed to be there, supposed to help, not supposed to be jealous, not supposed to be warish, not supposed to cause problems, not supposed to triangulate, not supposed to get everybody against them, but family will do it to you first. And you got to know how to move around these folks, right? Because just because they're your family, it doesn't mean that you gotta put up with it. That's this weird thing that they try to put on you, like, oh, that's still your mom though. Oh, that's still your bro though. But what if my bro is a snake? What if my bro is a plotter? What if my bro, you know what I mean? So you really got to think about how you want to interact with these people, because these people can be your detriment. They really can be. They'll take you down first, not the coworkers, not your best friends. Your family will, because there's a tie. There's like a very definite tie. And it's like, what do you do? Because you might love them, but they're hurting you. So it's like it's rough. It's rough. Mm-hmm. Right. Right, that blood is thicker than water mentality, but then it just keeps people still being attacked, doesn't it? That kind of mentality keeps people, the victims, stuck, right? So when you break free from these chains, when you switch, when you decide to go up, when you decide to get more, your family's gonna feel that the most. They will feel like you broke free. It's almost like literally like an animal from the zoo escaping from its confines and kind of just running wherever it wants to go and do, like, you're unleashed. Nobody could stop you, nobody can catch you, nobody can capture you, nobody could tell you what to do. Go back into the cage, listen to what they say, wait to be fed, wait to be told what. No. No, it's not like that anymore. And you stand on that, and you should live your life. You're not living life for them, they have their own life to live. So what can we say? What can we say? Mm, absolutely. Thank you so much, Zook. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I think this will be a good time to do the giveaway, only because I don't want to spend an immense amount of time on it. I really want to get back into this topic and really go in because I'm super excited. And so I just wanted to give this little giveaway to two of you here. It's two $25 e-cards for Amazon, just to say thank you for bringing me to 10,000 subscribers here. It's really a joy. It's really a blessing. And it's almost like a dream. It really is. I'm so humbled by it. And I just had to do something. I wish I could do so much more. I wish I could give all of you something. But this is what I can do. So all I'm going to do, it's so simple. All I'm going to do is just ask a simple question. and it's an open-ended question. And you can give your best if you wish to. You don't have to, but it's if you wish to. You may give whatever response as it relates to the question that I'm about to ask. We'll spend like 5, 7 minutes on it, and then at the end of my stream, if you're still sticking around, but either way, I'll make a post highlighting who won, just to make sure everybody's clear about who won here. There's no shady stuff happening here, all right, guys? So I'm gonna ask the question. It's a simple question. I have it written down. One question, and this is what the question is. The question is, if there was one thing that you would change about the world, what would it be and why? That's it. So I'll ask the question one more time. If there was one thing that you could change about this world that we live in right now, what would it be and why? You guys can take your time. It's no problem. Give your answers if you wish to. There's no pressure. You don't have to. And let's see what you guys think. What is something you would change about the world we live in today and why? All right, let's see what some of you guys say. All right. Let's see what some of you guys say. Let me get a pen because I have to record who wins, right? Let me get a pen. So the question was, if there was one thing you'd change about the world, what would it be and why? And I'm gonna write what I think down, but I'm gonna reveal it at the end of the stream, like who won, and then just to make sure if anybody left by this point, just to make sure whoever won knows they won, because it's going to be in the community post for authenticity here, to make sure everything's quite clear. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. All right. No pressure, guys. This is just a fun little light giveaway. It's nothing crazy, no blowouts, no nothing crazy. If you wish to participate, you can. If you don't, that's cool too. That's no problem. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Hmm. Okay. Let's do like 2 more minutes maybe on this, and I'll definitely have the winners down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Right. I love this. I love like these answers are like, wow, these are amazing. These are amazing. Right. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You guys are giving such awesome responses. I really appreciate it. And you'd like to hear my answer? I'll definitely, you know what, Erica? Thank you for saying that. I'm gonna reveal that what I feel at the end as well. What I believe, um, you know, should change about the world in these times. All right. So let's just make sure I got everybody here. I read everybody because I'm literally reading everybody's. um, mm-hmm. Right. Right. All right. Okay. Let's just make sure I got everybody. Mm-hmm. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. What are you playing? PUBG? Playing PUBG out here, huh, Taiwan? Mm-hmm. Awesome. All right. I'm just taking my last final notes. All right, guys. So I think we're good here. I really appreciate every single person's input here. I didn't want to spend too much time on this, but I really wanted to see what you guys thought, what you guys felt about this question, which was if there was one thing in the world you'd change, what would it be and why? I don't want to spend too much time on this because I really want to keep it going, but I really appreciate all of you guys' input here. And at the end of my live stream, I will reveal um, uh, the two winners and pretty much the email to email me at. And I will pretty much reveal as well at the end what I feel would be like the best thing to change about the world that we're living in right now. Because there's a lot. It's very hard to choose just one thing. But so thank you guys all so much for that. I really appreciate it. And so let's get back into the main live theme here, which is they switch up when you go up. Okay, they switch up when you decide that you want to be better than you were yesterday. They switch up because they can't keep up as well. Can you imagine? Like these people put themselves in a one-sided competition to where somehow one day they decide they're jealous of you. Like now they're jealous of you. They always loved you all this while, so it seems. But then it's like all of a sudden now, because you're getting a little bit more abundance or a little bit more praise or a little bit more, recognition here. People are switching up so quick, like your own people, like they don't know you now. They don't want to rock with you now. They don't want to look you in the eyes now. When you talk to these people, they don't treat you the same way, right? And the thing is here, right, is that there was no rift, there was no beef, there's no fight, there's no quarrel, there was no falling out. It's literally like these people woke up one morning, saw something that you're doing, and decided they were going to be against you. Like there was no follow up. There was no, not follow up, but there was no, what's the word? There was nothing transpired here for them to switch up on you like this in the sense like there was a fight or there was a quarrel. Nothing like that took place. You decided that you wanted to elevate, and when you decided to elevate, these people switched up like nothing, like hot and cold, like cold turkey. It's like, think about a bad habit and how hard that is to quit. If people are addicted to nicotine and they smoke a lot of cigarettes, I don't mind if people smoke cigarettes. Like that's not my thing, but I don't really mind. But the thing is, think about how hard it is when people can't stop smoking. It takes very long, and they can't just quit cold turkey. It's not a lot of people just quit. They gotta wean themselves. But these haters, it's like cut off cold turkey. When they see that you're going up, there was no talk, there was no words, there was no call, there was no nothing. One day they liked you, the next day they couldn't stand you, because between these days, in one way or another, you elevated. In one way or another, you showed them another side to you that they didn't see. And now they're upset. They're up in arms. They don't know what to do. They're upset because you went up. You went higher than they thought you would go. They thought that you were in your safe place and they'd keep you there, or you'd be there. You'd be bound by your situation, but you were never bound. You always decided you want to go up. You want to be greater. You want more from life. You decided that you deserve more, not just that you want, but you deserve it. You've been humble. You've done a lot. You've done a lot for people around you. You've done a lot for your own people. You deserve to be celebrated here. Go up if you want to, right? But it's going to trouble a lot of people, because a lot of people, like I said, clout chasing, doing things because it looks good, but not doing things because they are good to do. You're different. People are going to hate. They're going to switch up because you're different. People are going to be next to you, talking to you. You think everything's fine, everything's dandy, right? But these people, word after word, everything that comes out of your mouth is showing how much of a different individual you truly are. And they really cannot match that. They can't match the energy. They can't match the vibe. They can't match the energy you put out to people, how people are flustered. They really want to talk to you. You get people telling you their life stories. None of this is a coincidence. This is happening because you have an energy, you're trustworthy, people trust you, people feel that they could talk to you, they can open up to you. And, a lot of people will switch up because they know that you have this kind of real cool, chill vibe to you. A real cool vibe. You don't really trouble anybody. You don't bother anybody. You uplift everybody. In one way or another, you try to bring up everybody, okay? So watch the switch up games happen. I feel like I'm tongue-tied tonight. I feel like I'm so tongue-tied because I'm talking so fast. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the thing about it too, right? You can't keep up with these people. You can't stop and dwell on it because you got things to do. Oh, why is she moving funny with me right now? I don't remember her acting like that. Why is she acting? They think you're acting brand new. These people acting like they don't like you. They hate you now, right? Like, think about how that happens when you switch up in the best way possible because you're deciding to get more. You're not doing it in a way that's malicious or has malicious self-serving intentions. I mean, you're doing it for you, but you're not really trying to trouble people in the process, but your haters will make it seem like you're troubling them in the process. You're bothering them. You're disturbing them. They don't like the fact that you've decided to go up. They don't like it. They feel like you're hurting them. They feel like these people act like you literally took something from them and destroyed it and they can't get it back. That's how they move. That's how they act because you want to be better. I'm telling you, watch the games begin. When people see that you are going up, when people see that you're getting more, all it takes is a look. I'm telling you, all it takes is a look, and these people know the type of tip you're on. And of course, looks aren't everything, but what I'm saying is people can look and see your energy. They can feel your energy. They see it and they feel it, okay? They see it and they feel it and they can't do nothing about it. That's why they switch up. That's why they fly. They don't want to be around now because they know they can't change you. They know they can't shake you. All they could do is leave you high and dry. And they think, you know why they're doing this? It's because you hurt them. You hurt them by elevating. So they're going to hurt you by ghosting you, or they're going to hurt you by not coming around, or by giving you the cold shoulder. They think they're hurting you because you inadvertently hurt them. It's a weird one-sided game, isn't it? It's more twisted in the game than Jigsaw plays, right? This is more twisted because this is real life. You understand? The stuff for the movies, yeah, we think it's twisted, but this is real stuff that happens in our lives with our people. This is the real horror movie. This is a joke. This is not good. But people will switch up on you when they decide that, they can't match your energy. They can't beat you. They can't stop you. You're going down your track. You're going down your path. They can't stop it. They can't do nothing about it. So they're going to switch up on you like they don't know you, like you literally did something to them. What a game. What a game. Childish, right? It's childish. Childish. It's almost, it's juvenile. It really is. It's juvenile behavior. It's totally uncalled for. You know what I mean? Like, they want to hurt you because you hurt them by doing something good. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, logically, how do they come to that conclusion? How do they come to that sort of like self-pacifying mantra they've put in their head? Like, yeah, look at him, he's going up. Now I'm gonna diss him. I'm gonna ghost him. I'm gonna see how he acts now. How is he gonna feel now? It's like, wait a minute. My elevation is not for you, so you shouldn't be directly affected by it. You can celebrate, you can come up with me. They don't want to take that route. They want to take that hating route. They want to take that envy route, because that route is the route where they get to let out their frustrations. But they're letting out their frustrations in the wrong way to the wrong folks. They shouldn't be troubling you because you want to go up. How does that work? How does that work? That doesn't make any sense. Hardly seems fair. But these people don't play fair. So when these people switch up on you, keep going to the top. I'm telling you, keep going to the top. What else can you do? You're not living for these people. If they want to support you, that's great. Then we have no problems. But if these people want to tear you down, there's a lot of problems, and we got to fix this, We got to fix it. Right. Crabs in a bucket mentality. Absolutely. Yep. They didn't think that you were going to go this high. And I've said it in a few of my videos, like, people hate because they didn't think that the place that you're going existed. You know what I mean? And it's not to say that these places actually do not exist. It's truly figurative what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is, you're going to a place, right? They're switching up on you because you're going to a place that they didn't know existed, in the sense that the way you're going about it, like the way you're chasing it, the way that it's like you make it look brand new. You make it look like a new concept. You make your dreams look like the best thing. And it is the best thing because it's from your mind, and it's coming from love, and it's coming from virtue. It's coming from what you want to do. It's coming from your path that you've been put on rightfully. So a lot of people are just going to act like, when they see how you're going high, they're looking at the heights. They don't really see the mountaintop. They don't see, like, it's unbelievable. It's almost like shocking. Like, think about a movie that you've watched and the ending is so shocking that you're stunned for days. You can't stop thinking about it for days. Like, wow, I can't believe the movie ended like that. I was not expecting that. I was really thinking it was going to be like this. They really got me. That's how you got these people. It's like they're watching a movie unfold, right? When they watch you, they're watching like a movie unfold, and they really think that they know exactly where you're going to end up, exactly how you're going to go, exactly how your life's going to pan out, until it doesn't pan out this way. And then they're kind of like flabbergasted. They can't accept this new this diversion in their mind. It's like a diversion from what they thought was going to transpire here. I'm telling you, your life is like a movie. Okay, it's like a movie with the biggest plot twist. Because little did they know that you were really going to do this instead. They thought they got you in this position, but you were over here doing something else. They can't catch up to you. They don't have your mind. That's what it is. They do not have your mind. They don't have it. They don't have it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. People hate change, and when you change, they're gonna hate you for it. Tell them, Brian. Tell them. Absolutely. And Brian, I always see those real posts that you've been posting, man. I love them. Keep them coming. I like them a lot. I like those posts. Keep them coming. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Antoinette, you're strong. You're strong. You are strong because you know what? It's very easy for people, especially your own people, to get on your nerves because you give them the time of day. That's the difference. When it's somebody you don't know or somebody you hardly really care for, then it's really easy to dismiss these people. But what happens when it's these people who are your people and you're trying to hear them out, but they're dissing? You're trying to hear them out, but they're hating. They're trying to tell you don't go there, but you really want to go there, and you're conflicted, and people are trying to put you in a conflicting position on purpose because they want you to have a muddy mind, okay? They want you to be living in muddy waters, swamp waters, like waters that is unclear, waters where there's predators lurking, you know what I mean? There's unknown things, uncertain things. But when you're in the ocean, when you're in clear waters, when you're in very, very high spirits, when you can see where you're going, you can see what's around you, you can avoid the attacks, you can avoid the drama. When you're in clear water, that's where you want to be. You want to be in clear waters, just like the ocean, how it's vast. It's like opportunities are vast for you because you're in the right body of water. You're in the right position. You're in the right configuration. You're doing everything you got to do, right? But they want you in the swamps. You understand? They want you in a place where it's very uncertain. You don't see, you can't, when you look in the water, you can't see around you. You can't discern this from that. It's like confusion. That's what they want you to be like, confused and unsure. But because you're not doing that, they switch up. They can't get you to do what they want you to do. You understand? So knowing who you are is going to set you on a very, very high pedestal, and understand that you're in your right position. It's going to be very difficult though when you're being pulled, any which way from these folks, because you're going to feel like, because you're an empath, you're going to feel for these people even though it's like they don't feel nothing for you, right? I felt those times where I feel guilty about, me not talking to somebody or me not checking for somebody, even though they are the person who destroyed this connection. They destroyed this union. I'm just doing right by myself, what's right, staying away from these toxic energies. But at the end of the night, I still kind of feel bad, like, darn, like I wish it didn't have to be like this. I hope they understand why I had to do what I did. It's like not everybody's going to understand. Not everybody's going to really take kindly to the choices you make, right? So you got to do what you do, because no matter what you do, these people's appetites are never going to be satiated. I'm telling you. They're never going to be satisfied because they're always going to find a problem with you. It's always going to be you, not no Tom, Dick, and Harry. It's always going to be you. And it's like, when do you win? You're winning right now. Stay away from these people. I'm telling you, stay away. Stay away from these people. They will take you all the way down. All the way down. Mm-hmm. Right. And you know, Junior, I've been thinking about that more and more. It's like I could have a whole bunch of people hating me, but what's better than God loving me? What's better than that? What tops that? Nothing tops that. You know, I've been more grateful for life, more grateful for what I have. You know, my daughters, my life, my, you know, my going for. I'm telling you, I was never always so grateful, never always like overall I knew I would get through my problems, but at the same time I was very wary about what my situation was going to end up like, what my situation was going to be. Are these people going to still be riding? So many disappointments, and I can tell you, like it's not always pleasant. You try to do the right things for yourself, but for everybody because you want to appease everybody. Don't fall into the trap of what I was doing, trying to appease everybody, trying to make everybody happy. Look what Andrea is doing. She's doing a good job. Not a lot of people care like how you think they care. You know what I mean? And it's gonna make you sink in your seat. I've had those sinking like this, like for real, like shrinking in your seat because you thought people were gonna be happy for your news. It's almost embarrassing. Like, wow, maybe I am saying too much. I'm doing too much. Am I flaunting? But it's like, no, these people didn't think that you were gonna go up and decide to elevate and decide to make something of yourself because they didn't see the signs, didn't see the proof, don't see your worth. So they didn't really correlate you and your elevation to nothing. You understand? So don't do what I did, okay? I'm telling you, do not do what I did, which is people pleasing. People pleasing will never work, especially with haters. You can't please your haters, okay? You can't please them. You cannot. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. They care as much as they can control you. Less they can control, they want to ride. Right, right. Exactly. Exactly. Where's reality? I didn't see reality. Oh, there you are. Oh, I'm so always so happy to see you, reality. Mm-hmm. Right. Best channel. Thank you. Thank you. I don't miss anything that walked away. I hear that. I hear that. You're in a newfound energy now. So a lot of people are going to be looking at you sideways because you decided once again, it's almost like you're this new energy that you're swimming in now, right? Maybe a lot of people weren't used, maybe they thought it was a phase, like you were just going to be like this for a while and then eventually you get off your high horse as they perceive your high horse and start going back to the mediocre things or the mediocre ways, mediocre mindset. Not this time. This is permanent. You're staying this way. You're being on your stuff. Like you're doing what you love to do and you're getting all the abundance at a very high rate because you're blessed. You are blessed. You've been blessed. You've been humble. If you saw my early video, you've been humble. And now it's time for you to be blessed. You're at the forefront. You're the teacher now, man. I'm telling you, you're the leader. Everybody's playing follow the leader now. Right? They're watching you. They're following your every move, okay? They stalk, they plot, they lurk, you know, all the things, all the regular things that these people do. They stalk, they watch. I mean, they watch you so closely. You know, they're like Steve from Blue's Clues. They got the notepad, they got the pen, they're just taking notes, watching everything you do, making sure they don't miss a beat. But they're going to miss something here. There's something they cannot write on their notepad, okay? There's something that they cannot write, they cannot replicate. That is your energy. They can't get that down. They may get everything else down. They can't do it like you. All right. It's not going to look right. It's not going to seem right. People are going to know there's something off. So much competition in this world. Competition is so rampant. It's really upsetting that people can't just, big up each other and, elevate each other. But that's where you are different because you actually want people to come up with you. You try to get people to come up with you. Nobody wants to come up. Nobody, it's like very few people really want to do the work. And it's like they hate more. Do you know how crazy that is? You try to bring people up, they don't want to do the work, right? So that it's like they hate because you did the work, and they hate because you're trying to bring them up, but they know that they don't want to do the work. So these people, like I said before, it's like a hamster wheel. They never are going to be satiated, cannot make up their minds, don't know which field they're playing here, okay? They don't know which field they're playing. They don't know what they're supporting. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. I'm telling you, right? It's mind-blowing. What field are they playing? What are they doing? What are they trying to get at? What do they want? Do they want to support you? Do they love you? Do they hate you? Do they want to go up with you? Do they want to stay behind? Do they want to be stagnant? Do they want, it's like, what do these people want? They're just jealous. That's what it is. It's just jealousy. They can't beat you. They'd rather beat you because they feel like they can't support. It's so sad. It's so sad. Mm-hmm. There's enough resources for everybody, right? Everybody can go up if they wish to, but not everybody wants to go up under in your shadow in a way. That's how they see it. They're in your shadow. They can't find or cement their place on this planet because they feel like you're taking all the shine. Makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. Makes no sense. They don't know what they want, Lisa, right? They don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. Uh-huh. Right. They are envious that they cannot beat me. You're going to see that being a prevailing issue in your life. A lot of people upset because they cannot beat you at your own game here. I mean, how can they think they could beat you here? They can't beat you. They can't win. How can they win at something that was for you? They have their own things. You don't try to compete with these people. That's the odd thing, is what it's all one-sided. They get mad by themselves in the dark about your elevation. They don't like it. They don't want to be a part of it. They get mad in the shadows. They're not even getting mad in your face. Some of them will. They'll try to pick a fight with you, try to start drama, try to cause a scene. But some people, most people, what I've seen, the prevailing situation that occurs here is that people are in the shadows, in the dark, getting mad, in the bushes, upset. Upset because because you're elevating at a high rate here, and because you're deciding that, you want to be better. These people are getting mad in the shadows. They can't even say it to your face because they know it sounds ridiculous. It's going to look or seem ridiculous. They got to be in the shadows. They're upset that you're going up. They're upset that people love you, loving on you. People are looking at you like you're brand new. Think about brand new, how you get something brand new. You just can't stop looking at it. You can't stop gawking at it. That's how you are. You're in this new energy. People looking at you like for the first time. It could be your family looking at you for the first time. It's like they never saw this side of you. They never saw that you had this in you, okay? They never saw it, but now they do. So they don't really know how to deal with this. It's like a problem for them. It's a problem. How do I deal with this problem of witnessing this guy elevate? Seeing my cuz elevate, seeing my bro elevate, seeing my neighbor, seeing my coworker, seeing my best friend from elementary school. How can I deal with this elevation? It's like they never saw it coming. It's like a dilemma for them. It's really bizarre, isn't it? Really bizarre. It can get very weird. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The narrow path is not the popular one. Absolutely. Right. Yeah, it is very sad, isn't it? It is very sad. It's disheartening and it's unfortunate, right? And there's not much that you can do when people decide to switch up on you, and when people decide that, they just don't want to mess with you anymore. There's not much that you can do about that, right? They better recognize, right? But a lot of people, they recognize, they see it, but they don't want to accept it. They don't want to accept it. They feel like it's just not fair. They feel like you're spoiled. You know what I mean? Some people act like you're spoiled. It's unbelievable what people will start thinking when you start getting everything you want. People start moving different, moving dirty, moving grimy, however you want to say it. Like I'm telling you, people just move weird when you start going up, okay? Right. If it isn't organic, I don't seek or desire it. 100%. Right. The sad thing is they don't know how much we had to go through to gain this wisdom and stick to our path. It's like they think that there was nothing involved. They feel like you just got handed it, just got dropped in this good situation, and you were just blessed. I mean, you're heavily blessed. I mean, because the way that you're moving now, you've got to be blessed. You understand? They know that you're blessed. You are blessed, but it didn't come with not no issues or no problems, no possible kinks. There were things involved that you had to, you had to wade the waters very carefully at times just so that you stay on balance and you continue to go down your rightful path. But they don't see the problems, they don't see the adversity, they don't see the issues. I'm telling you, real recognizes real. Only the real people will know what you're dealing with and who you really are. And the real people will respect you. The real people will love you, will want to work with you. The real people will hug you and console you and cheer you on to be the best version of yourselves. And the haters will do the exact opposite. That's just what they're going to do. The exact opposite. They're not going to big you up. They're not going to applaud you. They're going to try to turn everybody against you. Everybody wants, they want everybody to be your enemy, everybody to look at you in the worst way possible. This is what they're going to do, right? This is what they're going to do. This is what they're going to continue to do until they learn their self-worth. And then that's when the switch might happen for them, right? They may switch, they may move differently now because they realize, they know who they are now and there's no reason to be jealous. Until then, watch the games. Watch the games. Yup. Right. Right. Yeah, people are jealous because people cater to you, right? Right, Lisa? People cater to you. People like to treat you. You get free things. I bet a lot of you get free things. You didn't even ask for it, but you just get it because people like you. People just like you. They don't know what they like about you. They may not know you. You may be in a store. You may be in a wherever, right? People just giving you free things. Here, this is on me. Upsize, it's on me. No problem. People are actually liking you. They're talking to you with respect. Like people feel your energy from a mile away. They're looking at you as soon as you walk in, and they don't know you though. They do not know you. This does not happen for no reason. It happens for multiple reasons, but the prevailing reason is because you are very, very high vibing, okay? Very high vibing. People feel your energy before you enter the spaces. Like they can feel you coming down the hall. You understand? People know when you're coming. People act different when they know, anticipating that you're going to be coming soon, right? People act all types of ways because they know when you pull up, I'm telling you, the energy is going to shift. The energy is going to change. Everything's going to be different when you pull up on the scene. Okay? You're very humble with it though. You're not trying to do too much. You're not trying to draw the attention to yourself, but it's almost like it doesn't matter how much you try to quiet your spirit. Your spirit is so loud and so and in the best kind of volume, in the best kind of pitch. Like your energy is so attractive, and the way you walk in the room and you work the room and you just talk to people, and you can give like equal exchange. You don't put yourself above the next man. You don't put yourself above the next woman. You're cool with anybody. You're cool with people who have respect. And so I'm telling you, the impact you have on people, just know this on the mindset elevator, because I'm going to drill it into all of you guys' minds, okay? Just understand that the energy that you carry is truly profound, not like the rest. And you're going to get people acting all types of ways, okay? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Right? The narc will not leave you alone, doesn't want to leave you alone. Genuine, they won't leave you alone. They'll either up the ante, and when they finally feel like they can't get nothing from you, they're gonna be on to their next victim. That's how these people are. That's how these people are. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. A lot of people are demonic. They don't move right. They don't act right. Like it's weird. Hmm. Right. Right. They want to turn everybody against you, then come around and be like, "Hey, what's up, cuz? What's up, bro? What's going on, fam? What's going on? Let's kick it." It's like they want to see if you're down yet. They want to see did their work, transpire yet? Did their trifling, interventions take place yet? It's like this is what they want to do. They scope you. These people scope you. It's like odd. So odd, you know? Leave that. Antoinette, very observant, huh? Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Well, Junior, guess what? As long as you're on one, as long as you're doing big things, the hate will always be there. The envy will always be there. Decades. It doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. You go up though, and you become unreachable, and that's when it kind of fades. But it's just because of proximity. It's not really because they're not hating anymore. It's more because you're unreachable now. So you don't feel the hate. You're not getting scathed here. You're up an atom. You're not touchable. You're not reachable. And that's why, when decades on end, these people still hate. People still lurk. They're going to still plot. They're going to still try to take you down. They're going to still try to disrupt your day, disrupt your year, break your relationships up, break your unions up, all because they know if you get in these people will not want to let you go. Like these people know that the impact you carry, you make a lifelong friend, you make a lifelong confidant. People know this about you. They don't want everybody to know this. They don't want everybody to know this well kept secret of how cool you really are. These people have been telling lies about how you're this and you're that. And it gets me a little bit flustered because it's like, nah. Because when people really get an opportunity to sit beside you and have a conversation, they're reluctant to leave. They don't want to leave because they're having such a good time with somebody who vibes so high. In the best kind of way. You vibe so high, you do it so well, you have so much to give. You're a teacher, you are a leader, you're very humble though, you're willing to learn, you're willing to be taught, right? You don't know everything. You're willing to learn a lot, but you don't know everything. I don't know everything. We all are willing to learn. That sets us apart from people who think they know it all, people who think that they have it all. You understand? I'm telling you, I am a mirror. Right. Absolutely. Yup. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yep. So at 1:30, guys, at the 1 hour and 30 minute mark, I'm gonna be signing off. So obviously a little bit before that time, I will announce who the winners are for this little giveaway that I was doing today in appreciation for 10K subscribers. And just wanted to give you guys a little update there. Thank you guys. I hope you guys are really enjoying the live. I'm enjoying being here. It's super awesome. I love it. It's very soothing, very humbling. Always love to be here. Always love to be here. Hmm. Thank you, reality. Thank you. Hmm. Yeah, they don't like their own reflections. They don't like what they see in the mirror because they know you love to see what you see in the mirror, right? But like I said in my last live, it's almost like when these people see you, and they feel you and they're around you for a little bit, they go back home, they look at themselves in the mirror and they don't recognize the reflection. They don't really know who they are, can't really decipher where they stand on this planet, who they truly are. They thought they knew themselves. Once again, a lot of these people are clout chasers. They identify with their material possessions. And because you don't identify with your material possession, you identify you identify with the bigger picture, right? And that's what sets you apart from a lot of people. So a lot of people, when they come around you and they got everything going on, right? They look real good. They look real clean, feeling nice, looking really good, looking really put together, until they come and sit beside you and they realize how put together you really are, how put together, how thought out, well thought out, very deep, how deep you are. Like, you're so deep. You're almost too deep for a lot of people. Not everybody could take this seat beside you. Not everybody could take a seat, because when they get up, they're going to feel a little bit shaky, right? They don't really know how to feel about this. They're going to go home. They're going to look in the mirror and they're going to be like, how can this be? How can this be? I have more than her. I have more than him. Watch them switch up on you. All it takes is one time. These people see you one time, right? One time, one gathering, one event, one place. They come around you, they see you, they talk to you, they drink your drink, they eat your food, they leave, and you don't see them again. Or if you see them again, they don't give you the same energy again. Why? Because they realize that they've never met anybody deep like this, never met nobody like you, and they don't like it. They don't like it. Money isn't everything. Absolutely. And give me one moment, guys. Thank you guys so much. All righty. I've literally had people tell me that I'm too deep. Wow, eh? I feel that. I feel that. And it's probably kind of weird, like, to hear something like that, like, oh, you're too much for me, or I never heard anybody say it like that. Or they might say something like, really? That's what you think? Or, like, they may even try to protest against what you're saying, even if it's not really a protest. Like, they feel like they got to say something against it because it's so out of the ordinary that they can't respond in the similar fashion that they would in another situation here, with somebody who's talking very averagely, giving average feedback or giving average input. They can't even, they're going to automatically be like, ew, that's stupid, or what, that's weird. Like, who says that? Who does that? But then when they really think about it afterwards, and when they really start mulling over your personality, mulling over your deep mind, they're so obsessed. They become so obsessed with your mind, and so obsessed with the way that you move, and so obsessed with your cadence and how you carry yourself. They can't get enough, but they hate it. Like, once again, it's like this push and pull, tug of war energy a lot of people will put you in, because they don't really know how to feel about you. They don't really know what to make of you, So that's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. So I think this would be a good time to announce the giveaway winners. I've never done something like this before, so it's very foreign, but I'm going to give the winners. Once again, I really want to thank every single person here for bringing forth what they felt was one thing they would change on this planet, and why, right? So I just want to say thank you for everybody who participated in this little giveaway. and put forth their opinions. I wish I could give everybody something, and you know how it goes. So the two winners that I have here are, the first person who won was Stacy Nelson TV, and Stacy said that she wanted to make the world war free, right? She wanted to make the world war free, and also put another statement saying that she wanted to make she would try to make the children of the world safe, right? And so I feel like with Stacy, congratulations, Stacy. Thank you so much for putting forth your stance here. I agree heavily. I feel heavily that children should be protected. I feel like, all the stuff that's happening on the planet with, how it goes. Like, you want world peace. You want to make sure everybody's in a kind of equilibrium around the planet. I really liked Stacy's stands here. I felt like it really resonated with me. So Stacy, you are the first winner. Thank you, Stacy. I hope you're still here. Oh yeah, Stacy, you're here. Yes, Stacy, thank you. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. All right. And everybody give a clap. Shout out to Stacy, because Stacy put forth some really good points here. It's these simple things that we think should already be in effect here, but it's like, you got to wish for that. If only you could change that, right? So thank you so much, Stacy. Thank you. And the second person and the last person that won this giveaway was Surviving to Thriving. That is the YouTube channel, Surviving to Thriving, where they said that they'd like to rid the world of all forms of entrapment and slavery, right? Like that heavily resonated with me, because if only, right? If only these things could, yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's for you. Thank you so much. Surviving to Thriving, all forms of entrapment and slavery, that really resonated with me heavy. I feel like, if only these things could be eradicated fully, the world would not be the same. The world would be so much different, if only, right? If only, So those were the two Amazon e-card winners for this giveaway, Stacy and Surviving to Thriving. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for the contribution. I appreciate it. Sorry, Gerald. But like I said, a lot of your answers, everybody's answers were very wholesome. I loved everybody's responses. I really appreciate everybody for giving me all your responses. And, it's just wonderful. The engagement is great. Knowing what you guys think, what you guys feel, if you could change the outlook of this planet, is just mind-blowing. It's fantastic. And I really want to say thank you. So right now I'm going to type out, can I type here? Let's see if I can. Let's see if I could type here. Yes, congratulations to the winners for sure. I'm trying to see if I could type here my email, but it doesn't seem like I could type my email out here. But like I said, don't worry. As soon as this live is over, I'm going to make a community post, and I'm going to put my email's already on my YouTube page, but just to really make it more accessible to Stacy and Surviving to Thriving, I'll put my email there. You guys can email me so I can confirm that it's you. And by tomorrow, Saturday, March 18th, by noon Eastern Standard Time, I'll have those Amazon e-cards sent out to the both of you. Very simple, just to give us some time to make sure the emails are going through and everything, and sending it out. So yeah, so that's what it was. So I'm really happy. Thank you guys so much. The engagement was great. The vibes were great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, genuine. That's another story, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to wrap up this live. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, and by the way, if there was one thing that I could change on this planet in terms of, how the outlook of the planet, I would definitely change child hunger. There's something about it. It doesn't sit right. It does not sit right with me. Children going hungry, seeing children starving, children not having enough food to eat. It doesn't sit right. It makes me sick. Like it actually makes me sick. It makes me disturbed to see like children without nothing, children lacking, children not having basic necessities. You see those World Vision episodes and those commercials and stuff like that where they're showing, and it's like it's traumatizing. And it's like, can you imagine what they're feeling, what they're thinking, what like no food for the kids? I would cry when I would see those infomercials, those commercials, when I would cry my eyes out when I saw children, very hungry, no food, no water. And it still makes me cry to this day. It still bothers me because it's like, I wish I could just eradicate that. No more starving children. So that's what I would change on the planet right now. If I had the opportunity, if I had the way, if I had the power, I would make sure no kids on this planet would go hungry. It just does not sit right with me. It does not sit right, you know? So that's my thing. It's very, yeah, malnourished. Exactly. Right. Yep. Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Rojave, thank you so much. And I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. The school lunch debacle in the USA is ridiculous. I've not, let's talk about that next time. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about next time. Yeah. No worry, Cam. Just as long as you're here and you showed up, that's what matters most. That's what matters most. No worries. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining my live. It was a live about, they switched up because you went up, and also a celebratory little event here for a little giveaway here. As soon as this live is done, Stacy and Surviving to Thriving, watch out for my post because I'm going to make a post. I'm going to put my email there. You can email me saying, "Hey, it's Stacy. Hey, it's Surviving to Thriving." And so I'll know to send over those e-cards as soon as possible. All right. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I love the good cheer. I love the good vibes. I'll stay connected on social media, stay connected on YouTube like I always do. Keep your head high and understand that if people switch up on you, let them switch up on you. Don't cheat yourself out of a good life though. Do not cheat yourself out of a beautiful life because people don't want to see you living that beautiful life. I'm telling you, you want to see yourself there, keep vibing high. All right, keep vibing high. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to sign off now. Blessings to all of you. Vibrate high. I hope you guys enjoyed this March break, if you had a March break off. And, blessings to all of you. All right. Thank you guys. See you later. All right. Bye. Bye, Cam. Bye.